Woo, man. Dragon Ball fans have been eating good, man. Dragon Ball fans have been eating good. First, we had Spark and Zero come out last week, which I pretty much know life for the entire week. Now we have the new Dragon Ball anime, Daima, well, whatever, who cares? So I did just get done watching the episode. It premiered last week on Crunchyroll. I was waiting for the Netflix version to come out because I signed up for the free trial of Crunchyroll, and I was like, look, I have enough. I have absolutely enough streaming services. I am not signing up for another streaming service. So I went ahead and canceled Crunchyroll, the free trial, before they went ahead and charged me like $8. I know what you're thinking, like, oh my god, $8, Rob. You ain't got $8? No. Have you seen the views on my channel? No, I don't have $8. Between HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount, Peacock, Disney, I'm sorry, I just don't have the money. But Dragon Ball, Daima, whatever, however you pronounce it. So I watched the first episode, and I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Yeah, we've been eating good. Spark and Zero's fantastic, but there's been nothing about this episode that really stands out and is like, oh my god. It's a fine episode. It's pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot happens. I assume most of the stuff that's going to happen, the adventure is going to start on the second episode, which premieres on October 25th on Netflix, which is next Friday. But yeah, it's an okay episode, I guess. They went ahead and retconned some more lore. Akira Toriyama, I love you. God bless you. Hope you rest in peace, good sir. But y'all, you gotta stop retconning your lore, bro. Oh my god, why do we keep Dragon Ball is the only series I know where they constantly go back and like, you know everything you know? Yeah, that's retconned. Okay, so apparently the Bataro earrings, yeah, it's not a permanent fusion. Whatever, he went like first we get told in Dragon Ball Super that it's only permanent if you're fusing with a Kai. Now you're telling us like that's not the case. It's only an hour-long fusion in Super, and then you go and they tell us, oh no, it's permanent, but we had to go inside Majin Buu in order to separate, and the whole Kabito Shin thing being fused, not being fused, like it's confusing for no reason at all, my boy. Come on. So that's just like whatever. And then the whole alien Namekian race thing, they go and they retcon it again. Now Namekians, their lineage goes back to the demon realm. Like planet Namek isn't the birthplace of the Namekians, it's from the demon realm, which kind of makes sense if you go back and watch the original Dragon Ball or read the original Dragon Ball manga, because King Piccolo was the demon King Piccolo, so demon realm makes sense. But whatever, why we keep retconning this thing? Because we even had a backstory for Kami coming to the planet Earth and splitting into King Piccolo and all this stuff. But all that, where's that? That's right down the trash, my boy. That's where it is. Because again, Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, again, God bless your soul, good sir. You keep retconning shit. Dragon Ball is the most like non-canon thing ever, bro. It's like you do something, oh no, that don't exist. Whatever you decide that's canon, oh no, that's not canon anymore. So whatever. Dragon Ball Daima, it basically takes place directly after the Buu saga. Like it takes place directly after the Buu saga, right before Dragon Ball Super starts. So they just defeated Buu. The guy of the demon world, this little dude from the demon world finds out that Deborah was defeated because Deborah was the lord of the demon world. He was defeated. He finds out who defeated him. Find out that they defeated Majin Buu and Bibbidi, and or Bobbidi rather. Bobbidi, sorry, sweaties. Bobbidi, not Bibbidi. Bibbidi is Bobbidi's father. Bobbidi is Bibbidi's son. I digress, guys. But the little thing finds out, like, oh yeah, they destroyed Deborah. There's no leader of the demon world. He wants to be the new leader of the demon world, but he's worried that the heroes that defeated Deborah and defeated Majin Buu is going to go to the demon world and prevent him from becoming the leader. Even though the Dragon Ball heroes, Goku, Vegeta, they never went to the demon world ever. right? The reason why they defeated Deborah is because Deborah stepped on their home turf. Like, Deborah came on their land, in their world, and started messing with crap and turning people to stone. And Goku and Vegeta were like, nah, we ain't having that, my boy. We're not having that. So it has nothing to do with the heroes going to the demon world. Yet this little guy's like, we gotta stop them before I try to become the new demon world leader. And we're gonna go to Earth because our Dragon Balls, because they have Dragon Balls in Demon World. There's Dragon Balls everywhere, right? Like Dragon Ball, the Dragon Balls aren't special anymore, right? We have the Earth Dragon Balls. We have Purunga's Dragon Balls on planet Namek, even though that's not the home world of Namek because they're really from the Demon World. I digress. And not only that, we have the new Super Dragon Balls with these giant Super Dragon Balls that are all over the galaxy and stuff, which in terms of the storyline timeline that these characters don't know about the Super Dragon Balls, but I digress again. So we have the Earth Dragon Balls, the Namekian Dragon Balls, the Demon World Dragon Balls, and the Super Dragon Balls. I got 2 balls, but can't make a wish on them. Oh, what's up, my boy? So yeah, Dragon Balls aren't special anymore. It's just something we have. So they go to Earth. They gather the Dragon Balls. Oh, you know what else doesn't matter? Oh, when your Dragon Balls are turned to stone. Yeah, apparently, if you just made a wish with the Dragon Balls and they're turned to stone, hey, it doesn't matter because this old dude, this old Namekian, who's not really a Namekian, but he's kind of Namekian, but he's from the demon world, he can just turn them back to being regular Dragon Balls and make a wish. And what do? They wish all the heroes to become first graders. Yeah. Dragon Ball GT vibes. Oh man. But hey, on the bright side, this is only the first episode. To me, it made more sense, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this. It made more sense when Pilaf accidentally turned the hero, or at least Goku, into kid. He's like, back when you were a little kid, I'll beat you, and like they had the Black Star. The Black Star Dragon Balls were so gangster too, man. Like GT sucked, but GT had a lot of great concepts. The Black Dragon Balls, which was created by Kami and King Piccolo before they split, like that was a great concept that they had. Right? Didn't make a whole lot of sense because once they kind of fused when they turned to stone, but I guess they kind of live on in the actual Piccolo, so maybe they didn't turn to stone. Actually, now that I think about it, no, they would be still around because they're still inside Piccolo because they merged back. But I digress. Black Star Dragon Balls are pretty gangster. Like, Pilaf goes up there, looks for him. How he knew he was there, I don't know. But retcon, my boy, that's what we do in the Dragon Ball universe. And, yeah, we kind of go in there. And Pilaf was like, when you were a little kid, man, I used to whoop your bumba. And then Shenron, the red Shenron, the gangster Shenron, he was like, your wish is granted. And Goku turns into a little kid. So now we're doing the same thing again. And this time in this show, it's because they want to be this little dude wants to be the leader of Demon World. Which, I don't know if anybody ever told him this. He could have just become the leader and no one would have cared. No one would have cared. Like I said, Deborah came on Vegeta and Goku's home turf, right? You don't do that. You don't come on their home turf. If the homeboy would have just been like, yeah, I'm the new leader of Demon World, nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared. And then it started getting like super weird where they started like introducing like Shin has a brother that we never knew about. Shin, the one that was fused with Kibito, that was kind of supposed to be temporary with the Batora earrings, but permanent because he's a Kai, but they went inside Boo and they defused him, whatever. But, Shin, Supreme Kai, he has a brother that we didn't know about, and that brother also has a sister. So apparently Shin is the sibling of 3, or he's the child of 3. I can't wait to see his daddy and his mama. But yeah, his brother and sister in the demon world. So that's kind of weird. Is Shin from the demon world? Is Shin Namekian? That's the question. But yeah, just like a whole lot of stuff going on in this episode. To be honest with you, it took me a couple days to actually. I finished it up on Netflix. I started on Chunky Roll. Hey, that's me. You know what I'm talking about? My boy Chunky Roll. but I started over on Crunchyroll and I fell asleep because it was like basically just a rehash of the Boo saga. It was basically this little guy going, "Hey, I want to become the new demon guy. Hey, what about these guys that defeated Deborah?" And they're kind of looking, and it's like, oh, it's just a recap of the Boo saga. And I'm like, oh man, it's kind of boring. So then I put it on Netflix today because it premiered on Netflix, hoping it was gonna be dubbed, not subtitle. Got to read. And yeah, by the time they actually go make the wish, the episode's over. So it's like, oh, over. Okay. Gotta wait for the next episode. So yeah, that's pretty much the first episode of Daima in a nutshell. The retcons are starting to get ridiculous, man. It was one thing when you go back and watch Dragon Ball Z and King Kai is telling Goku that Planet Vegeta was destroyed by the Guardian of Planet Vegeta. It's like, oh yeah, just like Earth, they have a Guardian. Like, it's one thing because that I don't think that was in the manga. I don't understand. But like, okay, like we're changing all kinds of stuff. Like, you already started losing me when you changed Trunks' hair to blue, my boy. Right? Trunks has purple hair. Why is it blue? You're changing people's hair. You're changing storyline. You're changing lineage. You have Bardock send Goku like he's Superman to Earth when we were told he was sent to Earth to conquer Earth. Like, what is going on, Akira Toriyama? God bless your soul, my man. But stop changing shit up. I mean, he's not here to change shit up anymore. But that sounded bad. I'm sorry, Akira Toriyama. Hey man, I worship the altar of Akira Toriyama, Hideo Kojima, and George Lucas. Okay, nothing but respect. Like, those three men shaped my childhood. But man, the retcons are starting to get ridiculous. You cannot take Dragon Ball Z lore as fact because they're always changing something, man. Always changing something, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. So anyway, first episode of Daima, pretty boring to be honest with you. I thought the art animation looked fantastic. I like the fact that it's taking place right after Boo Saga, before Super, and we're gonna get into the next episode. I predict they're gonna go to the Demon World to try to gather the Demon World's Dragon Balls to reverse this or something. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. If you're judging on the trailers, it looks like that's what's going to happen. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on the first episode. What did you guys think? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.